Welcome to Heavy Rescue. We've just received a call for a semi-truck and pickup truck rollover on the interstate. The highway patrol has completely closed all lanes of traffic and have reported no injuries. HR150 and HR120 have already responded. We'll be heading out here from the shop in our 50-ton wrecker, HR75. The goal is to get the road open as soon as we can. Closure is not an option with miles and miles of traffic backup continuing to build. We also have the rollback on scene with the F450 helping to block lanes of traffic. It appears to be a few miles up here on the interstate from our shop. I'm excited to be back here with a Heavy Rescue series. With this new fleet of trucks, we are much more capable of these bigger rollovers, and I've been getting quite a lot of requests lately to do some rollover semis. So this is a day cab semi-truck rollover with a fully loaded reefer trailer. The rotator and this 50-ton wrecker will be more than capable of rolling it over, but we do have to make sure the sides of the trailer aren't broken, or else the entire load will just go all over the side of the interstate. And I could already see a ton of lights in front, and all lanes are blocked. Now I called out HR120 to bring a support vehicle to help clean up since we do have some fluids leaking, and to help with traffic control. Look at this scene, this is pretty awesome, and we'll get here in position. And I think for now let's park right alongside HR150. You guys can see both our Western Star heavy wreckers are here. Now let's take a look here at the crash. Look at that, guys, completely rolled over. It looks to be a pretty big 53-foot reefer trailer tandem axle. So we don't want to go too close to it, but let's kind of walk around and kind of get a good picture of what we'll have to do. Looks like there's really no damage on this side for the walls breaking, which is a really good thing. We don't want the walls breaking. Looks like quite a lot of damage to the semi-truck here. It's more than total. The bumper is bent, you guys can see. Wow, but this pickup truck somehow ended up on top of it, so we'll have to lift this off first. But before we do that, we need to stabilize the entire truck and trailer, because we have to climb up there and actually get a chain on it. And you guys can see the rollbacks over there ready to go for the pickup truck. So I think the game plan is to first stabilize it, get the pickup truck off, and then work on rolling it over and then hauling it away. And we'll separate it because that hitch is probably damaged, and these are also damaged as well. A lot of damage here. Let's hop here in HR75 and we'll get it into position. We won't get attached just yet. Now, a few new features here for these heavy wreckers and all the tow trucks by Woodmeadow Farming is that you can actually control which winch you want to use. With all these winches around, it kind of does cause a few problems, but now with this updated pack, we no longer have that problem. We'll have the tow bar kind of come down here, get in position, and this is the first call out here with HR75, so that's also pretty exciting. And I do want to stay a pretty good distance away in case something was to happen. The truck won't be in the line to kind of have it get crushed. I mean, these are pretty expensive trucks, and I think that's good right about there. As you guys can see, I mean, that truck looks ready to go. Before we get the winch line ready to go, I want to get the rotator and get those lines correct before we move further. But the F450 is blocking the on-ramp as well, so pretty big crash. This is where these trucks really do make the money and really do pay for themselves. I mean, rollover recoveries like these are pretty pricey, and you do need heavy equipment like this, or else they are pretty hard to do. We'll get the stabilizers out. I mean, first big call for the rotator. I hope everyone's having a great day today. Let me know how it is down below. My day's been a bit busy, but it's been good so far. Now I am keeping the rotator a bit further back just in case it was to roll over our way. I think we'll be good there, but let's kind of see. Looks like we'll get the boom all the way up there, and it looks to be good. Let's see if we get some chains on the trailer. I think we'll probably be able to chain it probably right here. And yes, so we got a chain there, which is good. We will actually use the 50 ton to help roll over the cab as well, but we got that secured. I don't think it will move on us. Now we actually have to hop back in this. Let's hop back here in this wrecker. Now that's kind of the way I found to activate which winch I do want to use. Let's hop here up onto it and see if we can grab a hold of the hitch. I think this will probably be one of the best areas to do it, and then we'll get the winch turned on. And there we go, we got the winches going. Let's kind of see what's going to happen here very slowly. We do not want the semi to roll over right now. We want to control that rollover with both the trucks. Let's kind of slowly get this winched off. And looks like we are slowly doing it, slow and steady, using this slow winch speed. I think that's probably good right about there. We'll get it disconnected, and we'll get the other truck brought in here to pull this pickup right out of the way. We'll first get the pickup moved, and then we'll get this in position, just moving it for now to get the roll back in. I definitely do plan to do lots more of these heavy rescue videos. I really do enjoy it, and I can't wait for the winter season, and I definitely want to do lots more winter crashes, but I think we'll hold off a few more episodes until then. But we'll get the roll back down, and let's get it winched on. Now with the rollback, we actually do have a very nice feature for accelerating the winch speed, which is great. It's a very nice, expensive feature, but we also have to get this working, so we'll get the winch on. I really do like that it does get the truck working, and high-speed winching really helps out in these positions. And looks like we have to move it just a little bit, so I think we should be able to do it. Just doing a little bit of pushing there. It looks like we got it, which is great. Right up onto rollback it goes. Big shout out goes out to Wood Metal Farming for making these awesome tow truck packs. So many different things that pack includes, and it's great to use them here in these videos. Alright, so this is further than what we probably needed, but it's good here. And let's get the 50-ton wrecker set up. That rotator looks so cool there, but I think probably right about here will be good. We'll extend it, fold out the boom just a little bit. Yeah, I think that looks to be good right about there. Get a winch line on it. And let's turn the rotator's winch on. And let's see, now I do want to watch both trucks. Now I do have the controls to both. It's going to be one person controlling both, and that will be good, but let's just kind of start winching very slowly. And it's already starting to roll over like that. Within a few minutes we already got this, which is great. And now let's see if we can deactivate the winch line. Alright, we have the winch line detached there from the rotator. Let's get this truck folded up, and this truck will be towing back the semi while we'll use the 50-ton there for the trailer. Now, I think that these will be towable. There is some damage to the cab and some damage to that side of the trailer, but we'll be able to kind of limp it back to the shop. I do appreciate all the support here on the daily videos, watching all of them as well. If you guys haven't already, I do recommend you subscribe to the channel, and you guys have been awesome so far, and I really do appreciate it. With the tow bar folded out here, just ready to go for us, and that way we could just hop in it and get it. And let's deactivate the 50-ton. Let's take the winch line off the semi. There we go. We'll get this truck ready to go, but we let's get the rotator here into position, but before that, let's see if we can pull the pin. And the pin came right out, which is very helpful for us. We'll hop here in the rotator now with the wood metal farming vehicles. You could tow them, which is pretty awesome, but you could actually only do it with their vehicles that they have released. That's a good tip. Otherwise you'll be trying to tow vehicles and it won't really be working, but we'll get this lowered down and get it picked up. And there we go. So we got it on the first try. We'll pull it off to the side, get it chained down. We should definitely be able to get this limped back to our shop area to get it to the yard. Put the tie down straps on, and awesome. So you guys can actually see we have straps on it. That's pretty neat to see there. But let's hop back here in the 50 ton and let's get the trailer attached. Now I do want to extend that out as far as we can, and then we'll readjust it. And there we go. Looks like we have to raise this up quite a bit, but you guys can see pretty big day here for us. One big rollover accident. I'm not sure who exactly caused it. The sheriffs will continue alongside the highway patrol to kind of figure that out. But let's get all lanes of the highway open except the shoulder, and that's a pretty good thing to say. We got it open within, I would say, 10 minutes of being on scene, which is pretty good. They'll probably take some more pictures, do some last paperwork at this rollover crash before they do head on to the next one. I really do like HR120. It's such a cool vehicle. Its special operations carries so much different things that is needed out on these calls, and this one we didn't really need to cut anything, but I thought it would be nice to have out and also to feature. We'll get the last sheriff moved off. Looks like highway patrol has already left and just left it up to the local sheriff. And one last vehicle here. Now I do plan to do some multiplayer ones. I think those will be pretty interesting, having multiple people running trucks and doing different calls. I think that will be a pretty epic video to come. So hope you guys are excited for that. But let's hop in the 50 ton and head back to the shop. Overall, today was a very busy day. We accomplished it at getting the road open since closure is not an option. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for next heavy rescue and other videos on the channel, and subscribe for more.